Okay. Let me see. Looks like we're live. Well, let me just make sure that I can hear. Looks like we're live. Yeah, I can hear me. Okay, this is going to be. Let me just make sure that I can hear. Looks like we're live. An interesting. This is going to be an interesting stream, considering the fact that I have no idea how the I'm not going to be able to see really the comments unless I load it up on my phone, which is an interesting way of going about it. But okay, so to give a rundown on what exactly ran through my mind, I'm not exactly sure why, but I was in the mood for playing a card game and remembered that Digimon existed. And considering the fact that we don't, or at least I don't, have a means of playing it, I wanted to at least do it live on stream, testing out the Digimon card game and seeing how I feel about it. So I've already went out and tried to build my deck. Now, the thing about this is that I know this deck is not great, considering the fact that there are too many cards in Digimon for me to read. I know for a fact that it's not as good as it should be. I know of a handful of good cards, and that's about as much as I know. Everything else, considering the fact that this game was explained to me to be an archetypal game, it should, in theory, it should work very, what's the word I'm looking for? Automatic in certain cases. Not saying that there isn't a lot of thought put into it. I did run some matches earlier with the bot, and a lot of thought went into a lot of the decision making that I had. But with that being said, I wanted to play against actual people because, in my opinion, the best way to see for certain if a good, any kind of strategy that a person may have, if it's good, is to literally go up against someone else and see how long it takes for that thing to break. So with that being said, we have Upamon. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I found out his name just now. I literally put him in here because he was yellow, and really he went with Strabimon. I have Strabimon in here because he lets me pull 2 cards, a 1 Tamer, 1 Hybrid. By the way, I didn't know hybrids were... I didn't know anything about this game until literally today, so there was a lot of learning on the fly going on. Nemon is here because he still allows me to plow through the deck very fast, and gives me 1 memory. I actually completely forgot he did that. Bokomon is here for a similar reason, although he gives me 1 Tamer, 1 Hybrid. Kendo Garurumon is basically the party starter of the deck after he digivolves onto a Tamer. Why am I explaining this? I don't know. Basically, look, the goal of the deck is to summon Ancient Garurumon, which you will only probably stay around for 1 turn because getting him out involves using Lobomon, which would destroy him at the end of the turn, but he can bounce at least 1 monster of the lowest, what's the word I'm looking for? The lowest level on the opponent's side of the field. And I have this Ancient Garurumon because I literally couldn't I couldn't figure out what else to put in here because I'm too new to this game. I have a handful of Kojis. I really wanted to make a Koji deck. I don't know why, but when I tossed around the idea of playing the Digimon card game, it was Marcus that actually got me really excited to play this game. But for whatever reason, I just woke up and said, listen, let's start with Koji. And I wanted to build a Marcus deck, but that's too much reading. Anyways, so 3-drop Koji, I don't feel like I need to explain. He exists as a 3-drop to make the rest of the deck function. And then we have Koichi. This is the character that I literally was about to go. How do I say? I was about to go out of my way to build his own deck for him. I'm kind of disappointed that not a lot of his cards ended up working with Koji, but in the end, I think he's worth running. How many? That's a great question. So the option cards is really where I stumble a lot because I don't know a lot of Digimon's ins and outs, but again, that's the point of playing against other people, to eventually learn what is good, what is bad, can this stand, so on and so forth. So I have Spirit Evolution here for draw power, as well as Image Training, although in testing, Image Training is like 10 times better than Spirit Evolution. I think this card went off like twice as intended. I really don't know what to tell you. And then we have Heaven's Judgment because I heard from someone that that card was good. And so, with all that explanation out of the way, let's just load up a random match. See how it goes. See how the thingamajig goes. That was fast. Okay, going into this, I was wondering, like is anyone even playing? And it's like, yep. And well, it's 10 at night, so that makes sense. Okay. Play one Strabimon. Okay. Okay, what do I do here? Koichi, I'm not really able to let's just plow through the deck. Yep. Okay. That works out. And 1, 2, 3. It really doesn't matter which order these guys get put in. So, alright. What does this do? Oh no. Top 3 cards, add 1, Reptile or Dragonkin. Okay. Sure. Cards have in fact been added. What is this? Yeah, alright. Okay, good. It's my turn. To the field. So, one thing that I'm going to try to do is actually read by returning one Tamer to the bottom deck, play Owen, don't have a Digimon, you can play one Elizamon, okay. I'm not really able to see where the full extent of this is going. Alright. Digivolve. Not really able to utilize as much as I would want to, but attack. Draw 1. Dang, I messed up. I was supposed to do this second. Doesn't activate effect. Okay, he gets to play that. Oh, it's sinking. I was about to say, like, what happened? It should also be noted that this is like a beta version of this, so if it's not the most perfect or ideal thing in the world, it is what it is. So the real question, you know what? It's not a question. I'm just gonna play Koichi. I'm not gonna think about it. So something in practice that I was doing a lot was, I didn't value Strabimon's effect of just playing a Tamer for one card, one drop. That it helps out a lot more in this deck than I initially realized. And how do you say? It's basically something that I have to play into, and that's also the part I was talking about earlier about the strategy. There's a lot of things to take into account. I mean, there's always things to take into account with a card game of any kind. But just making sure that I at least play optimally. Actually, that's an interesting topic, playing optimally in a card game, because inherently, unless you have like, and I find that this is more so the truth with Yu-Gi-Oh sims than anything, that it's real easy to play optimally in Yu-Gi-Oh than it is any other type of simulator, due to the fact that you have so many. What's the word? Oh, sure. Okay, great. The deck, yeah, and now I end the stream. Perfect, perfect, 100% win rate. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, I feel that it's a bit more easier to play optimally in Yu-Gi-Oh due to the fact that there is so much more prompts. That's the word I was looking for, that come up. But well, then again, I also have a lot more experience with Yu-Gi-Oh, and that definitely plays a role in it. Excuse me, but shoot, what am I trying to say? Yeah, forget it. It wasn't that important. Let's just go and find another match. Dude, I did not expect to actually win against someone this early. I mean, I won because of the connection, but like that counts. I'm definitely counting that. Oh, okay, good. Dude, people are playing this game. I'm shocked. Well, I guess I shouldn't like. That's like a bad thing to say, like being shocked, because this is a beloved game. People like it. Okay, so I don't have a Strapimon, but I have a Bokomon. Okay, I'll keep the hand. Let's see. Let's see if I will regret that decision. Green face. Okay, gonna ignore that because that's probably not gonna help. So I can play Koichi. Next turn I can dump him. I mean, yeah, let's play Koichi. That's my only. We'll see if that was good or not. Come my opponent's turn. It only just now occurs to me I probably should have played at least 1 or 2 games to see how good the internet connections between me and my opponents were. Wow, okay. Real 4, add 1 Exos. Your opponent will play 1. Okay. This card is Shoutmon. You must play 1. When hero, play a hand. If you did, delete this Digimon. And this is who? Two Pokemons. Okay. Activate. You know what? Dump Spirit Evolution. That card has not done me a lot of good. Play Pokemon. Okay, Lobomon. Yes. And Takuya and Koji. And it doesn't really matter for the rest of these. Okay, how do we do this? So, in testing, it doesn't work like how Yu-Gi-Oh would work, where you would play a card and then the effects activate before the end of the turn. Like, once I switch over to the end of the turn, it is... Well, I can't even attack now that I think about it. I could just play another Pokemon. Actually, I'm going to do that. Let's dig through my deck a little more. Okay, let's see. Okay. What do I have in my hand? Everything and nothing. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Sure. I wanted to say something and then I immediately forgot. It's probably not that important. But here's the good news, is that I can still pull off the combo. I can still pull off the combo with Lobomon. It's just a lot, well, it's not a lot more expensive. So what does this card do again? On deletion effect, okay. Field top 3, add 1. Okay. Yeah, I'll block that. Is that a smart move? Probably. I won't get as much MP back, but at the same time, that's what Pokemon's for. Okay, so here's the thing. If I use Magna Garurumon, he's going to be destroyed at the end of the turn. I'm sorry, what? Huh? I didn't know people actually... Okay. So, when I saw these cards in... I don't know. I didn't actually think people would genuinely be playing them because it's such a huge cost. And yet here we are. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I mean, like, I can still bounce this, right? Unless... Rush gains 1000 DP, gains blocker. He just took out that one Digimon I had, so that's kind of stinky. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I can still get to 3. Go to 4. Get rid of Spirit Evolution. I don't think that's really doing anything for me. Let's see now. I play Lobomon. Here's the thing. Because we really haven't gotten Garurumon in here, and that's really what is preventing this from getting kicked off. So, did this card send Pokemon back to my deck? Piercing, trait, yeah, I don't know. Let's see, Exo. So it has block. That kind of sucks. Magna Garurumon. What does this do again? By returning one hybrid card trait from this Digi evolution to the hand, one of your opponent's Digimon tamers can't... Yeah, it's not that good. Let's see. I have a play. It's not a good play. I guess I shouldn't have used that Pokemon last turn. For the sake of something happening, let's do this. So Shoutmount goes back to the hand. It is what it is. Delete. Yeah, okay. And then we play... Oh, we get Lobomon back. And then we play... I'm gonna play Koji, if only because he has Jammer. Jam? No. Can't be blocked for the turn. So that may have some kind of benefit to it. Probably, probably not. Find out in a second. So the combo route would be Lobomon. Nah, that's a real chump change when you think about it. Because I really didn't expect a big ol' 19,000 Shoutmon to stare me down in the face. I really didn't think those cards were all that good, but maybe I should reconsider using like Susanomon or something like that. Replacing one Digimon Exos, Blue Flare, and its traits under its tamer when this Digimon... Wait, when you would play Digimon Exos requirements, suspend the tamer. Okay. Oh, look who finally decided to show up. Let's see. You. I don't think you really give me anything I need right now. Play. And me without my ancient Garurumon. Okay, let's see. I would have to play, go to Koji. This is not in play yet, so that's not going to do me anything. But it can't be blocked, so that's something. 2. There's Bokomon. And I gain... So I can't be blocked. Oh, and I go to 3? This interests me. What do? So here's the thing. I can play Bokomon. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna think, I'm just gonna do it. Got Ancient Garurumon, so we do have a play. Unfortunately, it's not the good one. So, yeah, tough noogies. I can attack. Alright. Okay, what to do? Can't be blocked. I mean, okay. Do I risk it? That's the real question. So I play Lobomon, and then activate effect. That's gonna give him a lot. No, because this isn't, may unsuspend 2. Yeah, that's not what I want. So in that case, could play, I don't know. No, let's not do that. He's gonna get Let's just play Koji. And that ends our turn. Somehow. Somehow we're still in this. So to turn, placing 1 Exos. This trait, gain 1 memory. Fair enough. And this does gains 1,000 DP. Right. Totally know what that does. So that's 2. Alright, well thankfully I already have 1 in my hand. I have no idea what's going on. So I guess this is like the one time I can really mention is that I really never paid attention to anything out after Data Squad, which can show. It can definitely show in how I am, like, things are happening, and I know for a fact that, well, I don't know for a fact, but I know that they at least try to give the cards the quote-unquote anime accurate effects, whatever accuracy there is, because, again, I just started. But with that being said, oh, well, hey, listen, I got 2 hits in. I didn't expect that much, to be quite honest. Let's see. That one has blocker, and it unsuspend. Yeah, okay, that's game. Well, there's the other Pokemon. Okay. Well, GG's. The unfortunate thing is that I don't really know where to start now, because I feel that a lot of information was given to me in that game, but not a whole lot that I can immediately act on rather. Okay, let's go with the obvious one. Susano. Alright, let me actually read this. Hand counter blast digivolve. I forgot what counter means. Your Digimon may digivolve into this without paying the cost. Oh! When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's 1,000 DP or lower Digimon for each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Add 2,000 to this DP for its effect's maximum. Placing up to 5 Tamers from this Digimon's Digivolution card as the bottom of your security card for each one. Trash your opponent's top security. What? Oh yeah, it all says the same thing. Okay, this is where the truth comes out that I didn't read. So counter happens during my opponent's turn, but I'm not exactly sure. Your Digimon may digivolve into this without paying the cost. But I have to have 10 hybrid. Yeah. Without paying the cost. Okay, so I don't have to pay the level 6 cost, which is nice. But the other issue is that I have to get... Okay. Let's just add one in here. Wait a minute. While you have a hybrid or 10 warriors trait Digimon, you may ignore its color requirements. One of your Digimon or Digimon tamers may Digivolve into Susanomon in the hand or trash without paying the cost, and place up to 4 of your tamers with different colors as one of Susanomon's up to 4. Okay. Bottom Digivolution card, gain 1 memory for each card placed. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. On the fly strategy modification. Let's go for it. So, with that being said, remove you. So this is like the part of deck building that can get really hairy really fast due to the fact that I'm just trying a brand new strategy here that has never been... that I've never done before, but at the same time, it could be really fun. So the real question is, how many of these should I run? I'm already over by 2. I don't think I need 3 Koichis, and I don't think I need 3 Koji and Takuya. Okay, let's test draw some stuff. Let's redraw. Is this even... No, it's not. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't need all that specific Lobomon, and instead let's run 3 Koichis and see how we do there. So, get Nemon. Nemon gives me +3, 1, 2, 3. I'm adding Garurumon to my hand, and I guess I'm just giving my opponent +5. That's a decision. Let's see, Bokomon and this, okay. So I want 2, how much? Oh, it's 2, and then get Kendo Garurumon. I don't know. So, I shouldn't run 3 of these. If anything, I should only run 2. Maybe max 1. No, max 2. And 4 Koichis. I don't know. Test draw. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what was my main issue with that last one? My main issue is the fact that, first off, I didn't get any of my 0 drops. Secondly, and second most, was that they removed Bokomon from the field. I guess I can't really help that one. Okay, I think that adding Susanomon is way too big a swing in the strategy in order. So let's just go Mag Nagaru and see. Okay, so Koji Koji with 5 hybrid trait cards underneath. Yeah, that's easy to get. By placing 1 Digimon card from this Digivolution card at the bottom of the security card, delete all your opponent with the same level. That's interesting. Place up to 5 hybrid cards with different names from your trash or hand or trash under one of your tamers. Then one of your tamers with 5 or more cards may Digivolve into Magna Garurumon from the hand. You know what? 3-color Magna Garurumon. That's way too specific. Return one of your opponent's three level five, one of their level four, one of their level five to the hand. That's also too specific. At least I think so. That is too specific. We can give this a go. One, two, three, four, I guess. And we can take this out because this is not really doing anything for me. And put in one, two, three. So here's the thing about this. Yeah, at minimum, it's going to take 5. I mean, this can be a great game changer. I don't know. Koji with 5 hybrid trait cards. I mean, okay. So, this... up to 5. Play this card. Once per turn, may place with the 5 cards under this cards, and then play Magna Garurumon. Okay. Magna Garurumon really doesn't have a place in this deck. Okay, so let's not do that. I really don't know what I'm doing, in case you couldn't tell. And now we're down to 42. So if I just type in hybrid, what would come up? Obviously this one. So this is a card that I've avoided utilizing. When this Digimon hybrid would leave the field by adding security, it doesn't. That effect is good. I like that. Yeah, we're really in a I made my bed and now I gotta sleep in it type situation. Let's see. You may return one Digimon with hybrid or 10 warrior traits from your trash to the hand. From my trash? Wait, what? Then play one tamer card with 10 warriors, or one tamer card with inherited effects from your hand with a cost reduced by 4. That sounds like a lot of steps to do something that's not that good. Speaking of not that good, this deck. Let's see. Let us see. Well, if there's one thing I can say about it, it is at the very least somewhat consistent. Like, I'm not really struggling for draw power, and that's actually something that's pretty interesting. Oh, what is this now? Koji with 2 or more hybrid trait cards. One of your opponent gets neg 4,000, has jamming. You may play one yellow-black tamer on deletion. Do I chance this Beowulf mod? The other one isn't really doing anything for me, but this one really would like the other. Oh, this one. This Koji. I mean, what do I have to lose, honestly? Okay, well, this Beowulfmon straight up is not helping, so I don't really mind losing him. So we have that one, and that can at least do something to the opponent during their turn. Matter of fact, let's just do that. So a 3-drop, a 4-drop. Honestly, I think let's try it. Let's just get rid of this and try this 5-er. 3. Wait a minute. So this should be able to partner up with Koichi, right? So Digivolve would treat it as a level 4, and then on deletion. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm 1 short. There you go. I don't... So, at this point I could also just... So, I guess this also opens the conversation up to net decking, right? Excuse me for a second, I'm gonna have some water. So, net decking, and how it can be a way of getting someone into the game and into playing the cards without necessarily having extensive game knowledge of what it is at hand. Oh my. Mulligan, please. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. So, net decking has its utilities, and... Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. Net decking has its utilities, and while it is, at least in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sphere, it was looked down pretty heavily back in the day, I'd say it has its usefulness in that if I just want to get into the game, being able to ease that process works out in the long run, at least in my opinion. At least in my time sitting here playing Digimon, because I'm slowly coming to the realization that I might be the newest player on the block. Let's see. I've never seen this Digimon before in my life. You may play one Digimon. Interesting. Okay. Play. So, look, my turn will end if I do that. So, if I play this, that is a 3, but unfortunately, no, this is the play. We Digivolve into Kendo Garurumon, and then figure out where we go from there. Yeah, do this first. He doesn't have blocker, does he? Okay, whatever. He lived a good life. Draw one. Do I do it? No. I could. Hold on. I should have did it. Well, that sucked. Let's go... Koichi. Oh, I'm sinking. Alright. Because like this would have put him at 4, then destroy, but I'd be able to play a Tamer for free. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Good news is I can still do the Ancient Garurumon play, even though I lost there. Hey, I mean, I won one game, so that's worth something. I guess to say while we're waiting here, I think one thing I do like about the Digimon card game is that it's kind of at the right pace. I don't know exactly how to say it, But this game is, it's not too fast, but it's also not too slow. It's a snowball type game where after a bit of time, then you can really do some nonsense on the field. And I hope, you know, this is a first timer's experience. And clearly, I am not as established in the game as others are. However, from what I can see and what I've seen of my opponents, you can get some good hits in, technically. So opponent's turn, when you Digimon, you may change the attack target. Ah, that's why that happened. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I can give you the win. I think I might have, he says. I think I have too many tamers in here. Unfortunately, I don't really know where to go from here with that. Let me look at Magna Garurumon one more time. Magna Garurumon. So this one, you may... Oh no, this is it's just there's a playable version. You may return one card with hybrid in its traits from this Digimon's Digivolution card to your hand. Return one of your Digimon with your opponent with the same level. Okay. Trash all Digimon underneath it. I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't know. Okay, what am I building to? That's the real question I gotta ask myself here. What am I building to? Because a lot of these hybrid stuff is pretty on the expensive in terms of resources. Digimon this card onto one of your blue tamers as if you had a level 3 Digimon with a memory cost of 2. When digivolving, if a card that has Koji in its name is in the Digimon's Digivolution card, this card gains jamming for the turn. Well, at least you can like tell which cards were early cards. Oh well. Replacing one Digimon card. Okay. Let's see. Do I risk running more of these? Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not like I'm getting used to some of these, so... Let's just try it. See what happens. Place this. Alright. Test draw. Yeah, this isn't the worst in the world. And we got Kendomon. We're off to a great start. Okay. Let's see. I can see playing this. Let's see. Oh right, Beowulfmon. Let's get you out of there. Yeah, I think he's a little too specific for a deck that relies on a lot of hybrid cards. Speaking of specific, So this is actually the real reason why I wanted to run this deck. It's purely because of Lobomon. Unfortunately, uh, this card is at 1, and I'm very sad about. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't need all those Lobomons. I mean, Beowulfmons. We can probably do something with that. Let's see, test draw. No. I don't have a tamer, but let's see. Never mind, it's all good. Alright, one more time. Yes. And then after this, I will consider building a Marcus deck. Even for fun. Well, I think this is actually the longest I've waited. Yeah, we'll wait for another minute. And not another minute, another 30 seconds, excuse me. Okay. Alright. In that case, let's just actually go to deck and new deck. Create one myself. Alright, strap in. This is gonna be a minute. Marcus. Alright, time to read. When this tamer suspends draw 1, then one of your Digimon may digivolve into a yellow Digimon with Greymon in its name in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. At the end of your turn, once per turn, if you have one yellow Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name for the rest of the turn, Marcus is also treated as a 6000 DP Digimon and gains Rush and can't Digivolve. Then one of your Digimon may attack only. Wait, what? At the end. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna question that. What's this? Geo Greymon. No, it's Rise Greymon. On play, when digivolving, for the first turn, one of your Marcuses is treated as a 3000 DP Digimon and can't digivolve but gains Rush and Alliance. What the heck does Alliance mean? Oh boy, time to figure out. Then one of your Digimon may attack. All turns, once per turn. When one of your yellow or red tamers is deleted, you may place one Marcus from your trash to the top of your security. So, every color in this game has its own different effects. And I know red is basically the powerhouse kind of cards. They're trying to do damage and do damage fast, as evidence from one of the last matches. So, is the security thing a good effect? I'd have to wonder, because in a deck like this, I wouldn't be considering the long game. I'm trying to end the game in like less than 2 turns. Oh right, I forgot to check the security. Play this card without paying the cost. When any of your yellow or red tamers are deleted, place one Marcus from... Oh, okay, excuse me. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Cool. On play, one Marcus Daemon, one of your Marcus Daemons is suspended. All turns, when this card suspends, one of your Digimon gains Piercing and plus 3000 for the rest of the turn. Then one of your opponents, bless you, wealth and riches are in your house with your name on it, and God renews your youth like the eagle. Amen. Then one of your opponents gains neg 3 for the rest of the turn. Okay. I see potential. What is this? The Champion Ultimate Fighter. For the turn 1 of your Marcus Daemon is also... Oh, for the turn, one of your Marcus Daemons is also treated as a 12,000 DP Digimon that can't Digimon but gains Rush. Then that Digimon may attack your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can also be attacked with this effect. Sure. Why not? Oh, shoot, I forgot. You can actually put in, like, multiples of, multiples, fours of these cards. What is this? Well, you have a suspended tamer. This gains 3k and piercing when digivolving, when attacking by suspending one of your tamers. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -3. Okay. Okay. Let's see. When digivolving, you may play one Marcus from your hand without paying the cost. All turns, once a turn, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by an opponent's effect by returning one of your yellow tamers to the hand, you can prevent it. Is that really worth it? 3 cost, 11. I mean, put them in the deck. You know, like, what's the worst that could happen? Until the end of this turn, one of your Marcus Damon is treated as a 3000 DP Digimon and can't digivolve, but gains blocker. When this tamer becomes suspended, one of your Digimon gets 3000 for the turn, and if you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, it gains 1 memory. Interesting. What is this? Awakening the Sun, you may play one Marcus or Rhythm from your hand with that, or Trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when one of your tamers is deleted or returned to the hand, delay. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Shine Greymon in its name without paying the cost. Interesting. Without paying the cost. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm so happy I decided to read these cards. You may play one Marcus or Rhythm from your hand or Trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when one of your tamers is deleted or returned to the hand, delay. One of your Digimon may Shine Greymon. Play Shine Greymon. That's what it says. For one turn, one of your Marcus Daemons is also treated as a 3000 DP Digimon and can digivolve from 0 for Koromon. Okay, let me see now. So I think I got enough information. Awakening the Sun, or... Oh no, that is Awakening the Sun, it's just alternate art. So Awakening the Sun... No, I wouldn't do that. What do I have to do to get Shine Greymon? Koromon. Okay, Geo Greymon. You play one Marcus Daemon from your hand without paying the cost once a turn. When one of your red or yellow tamers is deleted, place... tamers? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Start of your main phase. Digivolve from Rise Greymon. Okay. Until the end of your opponent's turn, you can... One of your Marcus Tamers is also treated as a 3000 DP and gains blocker. All turns, when one of your red or yellow tamers becomes suspended, one of your... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. At least I think we're getting somewhere. Do this artwork. That's the coolest one yet. Like, I know I like no-selled a lot of this art, but like this one, this is the coolest one yet. Okay, let's see now. You may play one Marcus in your hand without paying the cost. For the rest of the turn, Tamer played by this effect is also treated as a 12k that can't digivolve but gains rush. When your Tamer becomes suspended, trash the top card of your opponent's... Huh? My opponent? Alright. So it can burst Digivolve from a Shine Greymon by returning one Marcus Daemon to the hand. I like it. Wait a minute, what? Wait, whoa. Okay, so wait. Pause for a minute. So what you mean to tell me is that I can play my Marcus Daemon without paying the cost, and then I can go into Shine Greymon without... This is all turns. So I can play this the same turn I activated. So for 3, essentially, go into Shine Greymon, and then go into Shine Greymon Burst Mode for nothing. I just gotta put Marcus back in my hand, and then Marcus comes back on the field. Okay. Let's see. This is still burst mode. Okay, and these are the older cards. If you have 2, few, or more memory, set it to 3. Okay, you're useful. Let's see. Set it to 3. Suspend the tamer. When this tamer is suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gains 3,000 DP negative for the turn. Then, if you have a Digimon with Agumon, you gain a memory. Interesting. One of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 12,000 DP to the end of this turn. Then you may play a Marcus Stamen. They really want you to get Marcus for free. Reveal the top 4 cards. Add one Digimon with Greymon in its name and Marcus. Hey now, I like that. Reveal the top 4. Okay, that's the same card. If you don't have Marcus in play, you may play one. Sure, I guess. They really want Marcus to be on the field. If you have a yellow or red tamer, gain a memory. Sure, I guess. When one of your tamers is deleted, place one Marcus. I'll put him in anyways. I'll probably use him. Maybe not. For each yellow or red tamer you have in play, one of your Digimon and one of your opponent's Digimon and all your security Digimon gain negative. Wait, what? One of your opponent's Digimon and all security Digimon get negative 3. So when I attack into him, it's negative 3k. Okay. All Marcus Daemons get 3,000 and gain an extra security attack. Okay. Let's just look at these last few. If you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in the name, by paying 1 memory for the turn, this tamer is treated as a 3,000. That's not nearly as good. When this tamer is suspended, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a yellow card with Greymon in its name. Digimon, Agumon. You may play one Marcus from your hand without paying the cost, and then each of your yellow or red tamers you have in play are. Wait, what? Then for each you have in play, give negative 2,000 to the opponent. Memory, when one of your Digimon with Greymon Dex Doru what? You may suspend this turn. What the heck is a Dex Doru Greymon? Hang on a second. I gotta see this for myself. Dex Doru Greymon. Interesting. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Anyways, when attacking once per turn, if this card has Omnimon or Greymon other than Doru Greymon, Burning Greymon, Dex Doru Greymon in its name, trigger, draw 1. For real? Koromon, if this Digimon has Omnimon. I mean, it's a draw card. Koromon. Let's just see if there's anything better. I typed in Koromon, did I not? Anyway, well, let's just see. You may return one Digimon with Greymon, Goromon, or Omnimon in its name from your trash. Okay. Digi-Egg. Okay, here we go. When a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, draw 1. Interesting. When any of your yellow or red tamers is... Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Probably. When one of your yellow or red tamers is suspended, one of your opponents, that is not the one. Definitely not. Definitely not. Let's see. It's a black card. That means we are not really able to play it like that. It's 1,000 DP. I don't really think so. This has potential right here. So... Omnimon or Greymon other than Doru Greymon so Burning Greymon, Dex Doru, and Doru Greymon are no-goes. However, when I attack, I can draw one from the deck with this. That has a lot of potential. Excuse me. Koromon. Wait, what? This Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon with... Yeah, I'm not playing those. This Digimon face down Digivolution cards may Digivolve into version 1 with a trait, yada yada yada. Okay. So. Okay. So let's go through it. Drawing is powerful in this game. However, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the end-all be-all, considering the fact that you can... How do you say? You can draw on Digivolution. So you're going to be drawing regardless. Nevertheless, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player in me is talking, and he wants to draw cards. 3. Oh, that's 5. Oops. Okay, you can leave. Now we're good. So, Agumon. For the rest of the turn, Marcus' statement that can't Digivolve. Which Marcus would gain the most traction from this effect? Let's see. Until the end of the turn, Marcus is also treated. So, this would become redundant with this card. When this card becomes suspended, one of your Digimon gains 3k for the turn. If you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, gain a memory. That's not bad. Let's see. Suspend, draw 1. Okay, hang on a second. I can remove the Digi-Egg and just type in Marcus. So, would the 3-drop Marcus... There is no 3-drop Marcus. Oh. You know what? Let's try something here. Considering the fact that I brought up net decking earlier... maybe not. Okay, so we also come into an interesting part of card games in general. Like, there's a bit of satisfaction with building your own deck and knowing that it worked. But then again, like, you know, this is an archetypal game where things are kind of meant to mesh and fit together, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So, strategy, Koromon goes into Agumon. He has 2,000 DP, and we can search for a Greymon or a Marcus. So, play one more. Oh, Rhythm. I didn't look up who Rhythm is. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I certainly did. RHYTHM. Oh. When an effect suspends one of your Digimon, you may suspend this tamer. When this tamer becomes suspended, gain 1 memory. If you have an Agramon or a yellow Agumon or a Greymon in its name, draw 1. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna play you. Let's see. So which of these Marcuses should I be playing with? If your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory. Not this one. Because that's too heavily dependent on what my opponent is doing. And this one, if you have 2 or fewer memories, set it to 3. You may suspend this tamer. When this tamer becomes suspended, you can give your opponent a neg 3,000. Then, if you have 1 Digimon with Agumon or Greymon, gain a memory. When this tamer suspends, draw 1. Then one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a yellow Digimon with Greymon in its name. in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced. That's the one I play. End of your turn. If you have a yellow Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name for the turn, well, one Marcus is also treated as a 6,000 and gains Rush and cannot Digivolve. That's the one I play around. Okay, I might use this blocker one. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think I need this one in the deck. So let's see. Koromon into Agumon. Agumon gains Marcus. Wait. My turn, draw one, then, that's a powerful word in card games. Then potentially go into, Okay, well, if I have Awakening of the Sun. Yes. Okay, so Awakening of the Sun into Marcus, play for free, and then Marcus gets into Geo Greymon for 3. If you don't have a Marcus in play, you may play one Marcus. Word. Let's see if we can find a better Geo Greymon. Let's see. When any of your Marcus Daemons are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into Rise in its name. I'm sorry? Hold on. Excuse me? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay. Agumon searches for Marcus and a Geo Greymon. Not this one, apparently. Play Awakening of the Sun. Play Marcus without any cost. Draw one. Play, Geo Greymon for free. And then when any of your Marcus Daemons are played, this Mon can Digivolve with Rise Greymon in its name without paying the cost. Why? Rise Greymon. Turn one of your Marcus into a 3,000 attacker that can't Digivolve against Rush and Alliance. Then one of your Digimon may attack. When any of your yellow or red tamers are deleted, you may place... That second effect probably doesn't matter. Yeah, no, not that one. This one. This is the one I mess with. We can have Marcus Daemon in play. You may play one Marcus Daemon in your hand without paying the cost. Okay. Wait a minute. So this is free, and this would be a 3-drop that gets Marcus anyways. Oh, but that doesn't give me Greymon. Interesting. What an interesting situation this is. Look, this is like, I know this is not like a super not entertaining, but like a super whatever stream. But at the same time, like this is card games to me. It is literally this situation right here where I'm just sitting down and thinking of potentiality. It's so fun, dude. Let's see. Rise Greymon. Let's look up Rise Greymon, see if I'm not missing anything. Apparently I'm missing a lot. Play one Marcus from the hand or trash without paying the cost, then go -3 on your... Wait, who now? On your opponent's Digimon. When one of your Marcuses is played, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Well. If you have fewer tamers in your hand without paying the cost, you may play one red or black tamer for 4 or less. Okay. You know what? Let's type in the phrase Data Squad. See what comes up. Data. Oops. SQUAD. Not a lot. All right. Fair enough. So let's see now. This. Play this. Get Marcus. Marcus has him evolve into Geo Greymon. And then, you know, Rise Greymon's here, I guess. Digivolve 3 from... When one of your tamers is deleted, place one mark. That really doesn't matter. that effect anyways. For one turn, your Marcus becomes a 3,000 attacker. Okay, I read that before. Does it? If you have a yellow Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name. So... interesting. You may play one Marcus from your hand without paying the cost. All turns, once per turn, when a Digimon would leave the field by battle, return this. Or return something or other. It can burst Digivolve from a Shine Greymon by returning a Marcus. Let's look up Shine Greymon. Oh boy. What the heck? What? While your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, or you have 3 or more hero trait tamers with different names, this Digimon can Digivolve into Shine Greymon from the hand with the... what? But that's too specific, right? Because I have to have Shine Greymon in my hand. Oh boy. There's so much everything, really. What does it say? Once one of your Digimon may Digivolve into this card without paying the... huh? What do you mean not paying the cost? Oh, it's a counter, that's why. On play without Digivolving, you may play one Tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. Then one of your opponent's Digimon gets neg 5,000 when attacking by suspending up to 2 of your yellow Tamers. For each one, this Digimon gains security attack A. Okay, let's try it. Okay. So now we get to the point where you have to start taking cards out and deciding what our strategy is actually going to be. Starting main phase until your opponent, one of your marks is treated as a 3,000 gains blocker. So, dang. Okay, let's try something. Let's try Digimon, color, white. Let's just see what comes up. Preferably, actually, in the level 3 range. Okay. So I'm not going to play around. I have seen this card come up a couple of times. And when I mean come up, I meant that in order to make the Koji deck and to figure out strategies with it, I did look up a combo, but I really wasn't paying attention to the cards that was in it. When one of your Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add one Digimon card or Tamer among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then you may hatch in your breeding area. Interesting. Oh, this is like one of the only ones. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So potentially, okay. Let's just draw a test hand. See how this works. Okay. So Koromon, play Ukamon. Ukamon allows me to search the top 3. So 1, 2, 3. We get a Digimon or Tamer card. We have Marcus technically already, but let's just get Marcus again, because why not? So that would be a 3-drop, and then we can go Agumon. But I don't think so. I think we start at 0 energy at the start. Oh, this isn't the good Agumon. Speaking of good Agumons, I haven't really looked him up yet. A-G-U-M-O-N. I realize I still have this thing on white. Okay, Agumon. You may return one Digimon card with Reptile or... yeah, that's no... yeah, I'm going to pretend I didn't even see that. Koromon. If you have a Tamer with Kamiya in his name, you can return one Garurumon. That's not happening. Nope. By suspending one yellow Tamer... nope. Actually... That might have some potential. I can't Digivolve. Reveal the top 3 cards. Get a Greymon or Omnimon or an Antibody X. What is this? Toy Agumon? You know what? I haven't looked up Toy Agumon. Jeez. There are so many cards, I don't really know where to start. What is this? Reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 3 Musketeers, or in the option. What the heck am I looking at? Add 1 Tamer, 1 Digimon with Agumon in its name. Okay. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory. Interesting. Why is that a black card? It has blocker. When this Digimon attacks, you lose 2. Alright, well, there's a lot of Agumons. Let's see. Koromon. When your opponent has a level 6 or higher, you have 3 hero traits. I mean, it's alright. It's probably better than alright, but I don't really know what to do with it, to be quite honest. Okay, so if I don't have a Marcus Damon in play, I can play one in the hand without paying the cost. That's actually fantastic. I might... Yeah, let's just put him at 4, because I really don't know what I'm doing with him. Marcus gains 3,000, gains Rush and Alliance, then one of your Digimon may attack. Okay. To the end of this turn, one of your Marcus Daemons is also treated as 3,000, but it gains blocker. I don't know if that's really good. Play 1 Marcus Daemon without paying the cost. We're definitely getting Marcus out on the field. Play 1 Marcus Daemon from your hand without paying the cost, just in case you missed the last 2. It's also treated as a 1,000. So this is the key card. This is what I'm going for. Burst mode, Shine Greymon. So do I need Digivolve from Shine? Dang. So this is looking pretty good right about now. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher, you can Digivolve to Shine Greymon in the hand, with Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring its requirements. So what are its requirements? What is the most? This might be it. Yeah. Okay, I see. I think I'm seeing the message now. Maybe I don't want 3 exactly, but I don't think I want this. So, okay, so here's the question now. Does it count Shine Greymon Burst Mode as different from Shine Greymon? Probably. But it's worth a shot. Okay, let's see. Test draw. Oh boy, redraw. Alright, we have something here. Agumon. So this is 0, and I look up the top 4 cards, and I get a Greymon and a Marcus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I already have Geo Greymon. Let's see. When any of your Marcuses or play this Digimon can Digivolve without paying the cost. That's huge. So... Okay. I think I'm going to need to take this for a spin and see how it goes. So let's Marcus, and let me see where the weaknesses are. That way I can actually do something with it. So let's see. This is okay, I guess. Sure. My turn. Draw. Agumon, that's a 0. Pay for nothing. Do I just play this? When one of your Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, reveal the top 3, add a Digimon or Tamer, then return the rest of the bottom. I mean, like... Sure. Why not? We'll figure out eventually if that's a bad move or not. Okay. Oh my gosh, the computer's telling me how to play my own deck. Holy smokes. I like that. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, that was kind of tight. Geo Greymon. Hey, check the plate area. I gotta see that again, man. Okay, so he did Agumon. Agumon got him Greymon for nothing. And then he could play a Marcus off of that. I don't have Marcus, unfortunately. Back to selection. I'm gonna need the Greymon. And you guys go back in whatever order you want. Hatch from the breeding area, please. Agumon, Digivolve for me. For free 99. Oh my stars. Oh my stars. What do I do? Let's see. So I can go Geo Greymon. When any of your Marcus is in play, this may... Holy smokes. This deck has some gas in it, dude. Let's go... Geo Greymon is how much of a... I mean... Let's see. 6 or higher. Shining Greymon. Ah, shoot. Level 5. Alright. Digivolve. 2. Dang, that... Okay, so this is the one. And I don't have a single Marcus to my name. And I still don't have a single Marcus to my name. Meanwhile, my opponent gets 2. End turn. And he just... Alright. No! Aww. Okay, well, he has a level 6. Dude, the computer is cooking right now. What is going on? I don't know how to play this deck. And I didn't get a Marcus, dude. Alright. So, hold on. So, the deck works. The computer showed me that much, and I have no idea why it works, but it works. We need Marcus. Until the end of this turn, gain 3,000. I mean, yeah. Wait, no, I wasn't done. Geo Greymon, you may... What's the other one? If you don't have Marcus, you may play one Marcus. That effect kind of just goes, not gonna lie. Okay, let's test draw. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, okay, we can do something with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the Marcus, get the Greymon. Let's see. Ukamon. Yo, this should just work. Hang on. Back to battle. Oh. Edit. Oops. What do I get rid of? I get rid of this extra Greymon. If you have yellow token, gain 1 memory. I get rid of this. And, yeah. Select deck. Okay, let's see now. We don't have a Marcus, but that's kind of okay. Let's see what we can do here. Dude, this thing is attached to my hand. We go... Wait a minute. When one of your Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area. Ugh. Okay, you know what? I wasn't reading. So... Bot match. Select deck. Actually, now that I'm using Ukamon, I should probably also try putting him in the other deck. The, that one, you know, the Koji deck, 0 drop. Do I play this? I play this because he's gonna get 3 anyways. Let's go for Marcus. All the Marcuses you can handle. Let's see, what do I have? I got Burst Mode. I got Don't Have Rise. And we get Marcus to the hand. Okay, Greasy Sweep. And selection. Yep. Okay. What the heck just happened? Sure. This is the one that summons Marcus for me, right? If you don't have Marcus, play Marcus. Yes. So Marcus. Pay 2. Play with Marcus. We finally have a Marcus in this Marcus deck. What the heck is going on? Okay. So on play, it's a 3,000 and it's a blocker. When this card becomes suspended, one of your Digimon gains 3,000, and if you have an Agumon, you gain a memory. Okay. Digimon without paying the cost. Rise Greymon. Digimon gives Rush and Alliance. I think I just... So I think that's something that I'm too thing to do is select one that will attack. I mean, sure. So one thing that I do far too often is I attack way too fast without ramping Digimon in this game. And the more that I see my computer play, the more that I realize that it is a very important thing. If you have, they gain 3k, sure. Yes. Add to security. Go here. Okay. And then... Well, this is a fine predicament we have found ourselves in. Wait! I can Digivolve with this for hardly anything now, is what I would have told you if I could. Oh, it's a... That kind of sucks. 0. I just got a Greymon. 1 Marcus. Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't realize that was the purpose of it. Going to the security zone is that you get him back. Oh, Shine Greymon. All right, now it's a party. Okay. Yes, hatch, please. So we do this and end our turn. Okay. But we can do this or this. Okay, what? For one of your Marcus Daemons is also treated as a 12,000 DP that can Digivolve and gains Rush. Then that Digimon may attack your opponent's Digimon. It's fighting time. Yep. 12,000. It's fighting time. 2,000, neg 2,000. Dude. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Well, there's the other one. So I feel like I can be playing this a lot faster, this deck, but at the same time, like, holy smokes, that was kind of cool. Select a Marcus Daemon. What do you mean? Oh, psh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I thought you meant to immediately activate the effects of... Sure. Okay, now we can play Shine Greymon and end the turn. Okay, well... I do want to play Shine Greymon, but I don't have a Marcus to fulfill the rest of its text. So, oh, never mind. I'm playing it. I'm going in. Select the Marcus. Select the Marcus. I don't even know why. Why am I selecting Marcus here? Have a yellow, gains rush. Okay. So here. Select Digimon to attack this. Security. Woo! That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh boy. So, where's my Greymons at? It should be noted, I am doing monumentally worse with it. Well, it's because I really don't know how to build it. Okay, so check this out. Now that we did that, let's go back to Koji, because now I'm done hiding my power level. I knew a thing about a thing, so and I wasn't really utilizing it until now. So we can play a couple of these guys, right? And we can take out potentially Beowulfmon and this card right here, and this should, I don't know, like redraw. But everything refused to change. Let's see. Oh, right, because I was messing with it. No, actually, it should be like relatively similar. Let us see, and you just put this in here because I need more cards. Redraw, okay. Dang, really? Alright, well, I'll come back to that eventually. Let's focus on Marcus. So, I have 8 Marcuses in the deck in total. It does not feel like it is a lot. What is this? If your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory. On play, suspend a Marcus. When a Tamer is suspended, it gains... one of your Digimon gains 3k and... you know, we can fit him in, I guess. Sure. Now we have 9 of them. Really, it's the Geo Greymon that I'm looking for. Dude, okay, you know what? This game is actually kind of cool. How, like, different these two decks ended up being. Holy smokes. Yeah, sure, let's keep this hand. Oh, dude. Do we have a play already? Go here. Alright, you 0 drop. Geo Greymon on top of him. 2 drop. Play Marcus for free is what I would have told you if you could have done that, except you can't if you don't have Market Demons in play. You play 1 Market Demons from your hand without paying the cost. How did I mess that up? Is it because it's here and needs to be on the field? Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Okay. I thought. Okay. This should be good. Geo Greymon. When any of your Marcus's name is played, it automatically becomes a Rise Greymon. Yeah, that should be fun. Your turn. Go. Digivolve. Zilch. Okay. Let's see. Let's not do that. Rise Greymon. I don't have a Rise Greymon in my hand, so let's just end the turn. Okay. Okay. I see. Interesting. Okay. Egg. Play. 2. Marcus, come down. Dude, I really gotta read this. When a Marcus is played. Dang, Okay, there we go. Marcus is now played. Yeah, sure. Here. And second. Whoop. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, so that's really cool, being able to do that. This Marcus is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Like, to be completely honest. Also helps that Rise Greymon is just not in my hand. Oh. I can do this. So I can this into Shine Greymon, and I have a Shine Greymon. Do I want this to be on the field? Yeah, sure. Shine Greymon. Shine Greymon. I mean, yeah, Shine Greymon. Ignore the fact that I said it twice. Don't do that. 0. Play one Marcus card. Yes, please. Normal Digi Burst. Okay, Marcus goes back to my hand. And then, you know, JK, lol, that was funny. Come back to the field, Marcus. Yeah, select cards to unsuspend. Sure. It's fighting time. Trash the top of your opponent's security. Gains 3. One of your Digimon gains 3,000 and negative 3,000 to an opponent's DP. This one. Yeah. Negative 3,000 to... I mean, I could just kill Marcus, but, you know, that'd be nice. I don't know where I messed up. Oh, was I supposed to give it to Marcus? Because... Maybe. Oh, and the Burst Digivolution only lasts a turn because I don't read. Well, I do read, I just didn't read that time. Gains 3,000, can't Digivolve, but gains a block. Okay, this is gonna take me... Dude, this is so cool. The Marcus deck is actually pretty fun. Okay, I just needed to read more, honestly. Let's see. No, I don't like this hand. I got him back anyways. Okay, wait, what the heck? What? Digivolve. Search. 0. Yeah, I mean, like, I can just basically do whatever I want right now. Except that. Agumon play. Marcus play. And... Nah, it's too inconsistent. It's fun, but it's very inconsistent. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, so really, if you don't have Marcus in play, you can play without... If you don't have Marcus, you can play one without paying the cost. When you play a Marcus, it evolve into Rise. Yeah. Okay, let's type in Geo Greymon, see what comes up. A one of. Search your security stack. You may play one red or yellow tamer card among without pink. Excuse me. Holy smokes. No wonder why you're at one. Play one Marcus. When Digivolving, you can play one Marcus without paying the cost. When one of your... Okay. Not a lot of options in the Geo Greymon department. Okay. That's interesting. And unfortunately, I do not know many other stuff to play with that. Okay. Marcus. What is this now? Rise Greymon in the name with a Data Squad trait. Excuse me, Alliance Blocker. You may play one Marcus Daemon from your hand without paying the cost. Then to one of your opponents, give -3 for each of your Digimon and Tamer until the end of this turn. All turns, when one of your Marcus Daemons are played or suspended, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this. Okay. My bad. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, but the real question is, how do I get to Marcus so fast? Okay, you know what? This is the time to just go red level 3 and see, you know, let's just see what comes up. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Oh, Elizamon when this Digimon, a reptile or dragonkin. Oh, reptile or dragonkin. Isn't Agumon a reptile? He's a dinosaur. Oh, brother. Shoutmon? What does Shoutmon do? Nothing for me. When this card would Digivolve into a Digimon with X-Rose or Hero trait, reduce the cost by 1. That would be good if I was playing it. Let's see. Let's see. Wait. What does this do? By suspending this Digimon, you may play one Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without... Wait, what? Huh? If you did place this Digimon under that tape? Huh? Wait a minute. Can't I just use it in this deck? Inherited effects? No. Shit. That would have been a good card though. Hybrid 10 Warriors, yeah, that's... Yeah. Reveal the top 3 Hybrid 10 Warriors, yeah. Don't look like that's in the cards for me right now. It's gonna look... It looks like it's going to take a... Why am I playing a Goonimon? that's the real question. Like, why did I say Koji? Why didn't I say Takuya? Let's see. Mulligan. Okay. This can work. If I get, you know, Marcus. So Agumon, 0. This guy. And this is not a once per turn effect, is it? Nope. Do it again. I don't know if Awakening of the Sun is all that you. Dang, that was a Greymon, dude. I don't know if Awakening of the Sun is all that useful, considering the fact that this deck has so many options to get Marcus out for free. You know? Digimon Tamer. Give. Wait. Check play area. If you don't have Marcus, you can play one Marcus for your hand without paying the cost. And this says what? For the turn, Marcus is treated as such. Okay. Back to selection. Yes. Go back. Hatch. Activate. Surprise, it's not a once per turn card. Sure. Doot. And then we can play Awakening of the Sun, so we can just play Marcus for free. And then... Oh, we don't have Shine Greymon. But Marcus is played for free. I really don't need Awakening of the Sun. Oh, I'm misplaying all over the place. Two. Yeah, and if I didn't have the Marcus... No, wait. It just... What the heck just happened? I didn't have Marcus, and then I played Marcus, and then... I don't even know. Bang. Nah. Wait, actually. Wait a minute. Marcus gains Rush and 3,000. Select the Digimon that will attack. Okay, let me read this again. Alliance, when one of your yellow or red tamers are delete... No. 3,000 Digimon can evolve, gains Rush and such. And this says... Tamer suspends, gains 3,000, and... Okay. Yeah, this will attack. Okay. Don't use one, it won't unsuspend them. Got it. Oh. Yes. Geogreymon. 1, 2, back. Hatch, please. Shine Greymon, finally. 1, 2, get out of here. Unless... No, okay, we're good. Here. 3. Play Marcus. Time to slam. Welcome to the jam. Yeah, no, isn't this just a game from here? Play. 0. Marcus. What's good? Nope. Attack. Alliance. To suspend. Sure. It really is amazing just how much better the Marcus deck is in its offense than the Koji deck I made a little while earlier. And this is just... I mean, but that's like the thing about card games, right? and it's always going to be a thing, is that the version to get barrier. Yeah. That was a one turn kill. Holy macaroni. But like that's what I was saying about. Oh, I have to. Okay, I guess. Anyways, that's what I was saying, like about how archetypal decks work, is that they are. There is like some plug and play stuff going into there. I don't need to know as much. Oh, this hand looks great. This might actually be what I wanted. You don't need to know a whole lot about them in order to get a good result. Because this is kind of just going, honestly. Geogreymon. Don't have a Marcus, play one without paying the cost. Alright. It's also treated as Marcus Damon. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Boom. 2. I don't know what triggers that effect. But you know, there's an element of plug and play regarding how the decks function. Surprisingly enough, Marcus. Let's see. The turn Marcus treated as 3. Like, when one of your red or yellow tamers is suspended, you may delete one of your opponents with 3,000 or Interesting. Oh, is this the one I'm looking for? No, this should be this. Is what I would have told you if it was that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is what I would have told you. Where is it? Yeah, Shine Greymon Ace. I don't think I want this in my deck at all. I want this and 5-drop Marcus. If you have 2 or fewer memory, play when this card would be suspended. Maybe I play this instead. I don't know. It seems kind of expensive, but we'll see. And I realize I'm not talking into the mic. Sorry about that. 2 or less, go to 3. When a Digimon or Greymon in its name attacks, you may suspend this tamer, gain a memory. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I ain't sure, I guess. Oh, wait. I forgot. HEAVEN''S. Okay, so we can put that in here. We can take you out. And there was a red options card. I don't know what it is, but I know I've seen it, and it's used a lot in decks, and it is a 6 card. Let's see if I can find it, if I actually knew what I was talking about. Oh, what is this? While you don't have heat trading in the battle arena, you can ignore the card's effects. Look at the top 2 cards, add a 1 yellow or red among them, return the red. Okay, that has potential. You know what? I think I like that more than this. I don't necessarily know. Yes, potentially I can get Marcus out for free, but at the same time, like, that has not come up yet. Like, it only came up when I made it come up, whatever. No, wait, what? When your opponent's 12 to be, then you play 1 Marcus Damon. They really just want you to get Marcus on the field. Like, for real, for real. Where is that one card that I saw that one time in a video that I don't remember? I should be able to spot it, unless I don't am not able to spot it. Well, one of two things. Either I don't know what I'm, excuse me, talking about, or it's banned. It's probably the former rather than the latter. Yeah. What is this? What was that? Main, one in Digimon security option. Oh, it doesn't act. Oh, okay. Dang, I really should have gotten its name. Oh, wait, this is it. Reduce the memory cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each Digimon your opponent has in play. Your opponent cannot play Digimon by effects until the end of their turn. Delete all your Digimon with 6,000 or less. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's probably good. Probably. Rise. Play one more. Dude, I have no idea what triggers this. Trade. If you don't have Marcus Damon in play, you may play one Marcus Damon in your hand without paying the cost. I don't understand why this card is not, doing this stuff, but whatever. Let's go here. Psych. I was kidding. That's actually what I wanted to do. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This is fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try this. This should be decent, right? Dude, I've just been going. It's 2 hours. Okay. We keep the hand. Yep. Okay. We go Agumon. 0. Okay, we go Greymon. Greymon. 2. Ooh. Let's see what this does. 3. Play Marcus? No Marcus. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. Block him up. $9,000, and does when you're ready, the limit is something about face down. Okay. This is Shine Greymon, and we can play Marcus. And do we just do it? I think we just do it. Shine Greymon, 3. Play Marcus. This one, because that's the cooler Marcus. Delete. Choice, if you have a yellow Agumon or... Thanks. If you have a yellow Agumon in its name or one Marcus, it's treated as 6,000 rush, and then one of your Digimon may attack. So this one, so 6,000, attack with a Digimon. This one, boom. Yeah. Yep. Plus a memory. Dude, this deck is just going. What the heck? So, I hear there's a one-turn kill with this deck. I wouldn't know how to use it, though. Yeah. And... yeah. 0. Okay, so burst. Play one Marcus Damon from your hand without paying the cost. The Tamer... oh, heck yeah. It's over. Dude, I keep forgetting that this is the most, like, I don't even know, like, how to describe Shine Greymon's effect right now. This is the most, like, non-committal commitment I've ever seen in a game. Like, oh, you got to get Marcus off the field, and then immediately puts him back on. It's like, all right. But history refused to change. This one. All the offense. What does this do? When the tamer becomes suspended, one Digimon gains 3,000. Okay. Gain a memory. So, yeah, sure. Sayonara. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really starting to see the differences between these two decks, even though they're both, like, cobbled together. Oh. Take that. What? The game's not over? Even though they're still pretty cobbled together and I don't know how to play either of them optimally. Boo-hoo. Anyways, even though I don't know how to play them optimally, I can see the difference in how they operate and stuff. Like this is pretty good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hatch. Attack directly, and we'll call it a night. Sure. Oh, interesting. Dude, this deck is just kind of going. All right. One more match, and then, because it's already midnight, and then we will check to see. We'll play one. I shouldn't just play one game, but I probably should because I am getting a bit tired. We'll play a game, and we'll see where we go from there. Boom. Bop. Is what I would have said. Okay, you know what? Let. The OTK. I know there's an OTK with this deck. I just don't know how to do it. And I can see the thing. Okay, once per turn entertainer, you can suspend the trash to. Let's see. For one turn, Marcus is treated as a Digimon and gains Rush. Then that Digimon may attack your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can also be attacked. So I can see how I get like 1, 2, and then 3 with Burst. Here's the real thing. Like, if I don't have Marcus, I can play Marcus. So they say. I don't think that works like that. Greymon. Yeah, Greymon. War Greymon. That just putting in Greymon is a mistake. Or maybe it's not. Maybe there's something in there. At the end of this battle, without paying the costs. Oh, okay. You know, that's something. Kitty Sack, you may play yellow without paying the cost. Maybe. If you're ready to yellow tamer, gain 1 memory. Digivolve from Agumon with a dinosaur trait. Target one of your opponent's stuff. Stuff happens. At the end of the battle, delete one of your opponent. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 or less. That could be interesting. Right? Play this card at the end of the battle without... Huh? So basically my Digimon has to survive the battle in the first place in order to get that effect to work. Let's see if we can get a different Greymon ability in here. Blitz? Greymon? I don't remember Ty having that. Yeah, these are new designs. At least new to me, anyways. Um, Greymon, Metal Greymon. Nope. What is this? By placing Digimon's top stack cards at the bottom Digivolution of this card, you may play one Gabumon. Nah. What is this? Play this card without paying the cost. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Okay. When attack targets change by suspending this tamer for the turn, your opponent's Digimon's effects don't affect one Digimon with Greymon in its name. You can delete one of your opponents with 9,000 or less by suspending this Digimon. One of the red tamers gains a security attack. Okay. My knowledge of this game is not that great at the moment, but we can always get there, you know? When one of your Digimon is played, by suspending this tamer, if you have a Digimon with Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. If you have one Garurumon in its name, gain a memory. No. Actually, wait, what? What is this? If this Digimon's name is Koromon, this gets 3,000 for the turn, then delete one of your opponent's monsters with much less DP than this. This Digimon gains the names of 3 or less cards in its Digivolution. You may play one Tamer card with Tai or Kari. Let us see. Okay, let's try this out for... Sorry, I was looking at the Marcus card. Tamer and... I don't know. Let's see what they have in the white section. You know what? I don't even know why I said that. I'm not gonna read. I'm too tired to read. Okay. One more battle. A random match with the Marcus deck. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but let's see. I really feel that this Marcus deck is actually way more powerful than the Koji deck I was building. Do I want a mulligan? Probably not. Alright, well, I guess I get to see it. I get to see it with my own eyes. When any of your yellow tamers are suspended, draw 1. Okay. This is awkward. 0. Okay. Let's see. When Marcus is played, play a rise. Boop. 2. And you can play one Marcus within the hand without paying the cost. Let's just end it there. Can't believe he's wearing the same shirt as me. Ooh. Okay, what does this do? Search your stack. Oh, this is the one-off. And then just, you know, play for free, I guess. He really is wearing the same shirt as me. Okay, so he's going to Marcus. He's going to do a big punch. Then he gets Rush. Selects Marcus. He goes to 6,000. Marcus again. Punch. Okay. And then he draws 1. Cool. Draws another. What the heck just happened? There's so many attacks going on. Alright. Reduce effect. Oh, snap. Oh, this Marcus. Okay. Let's see. If you have an Agumon or Greymon, Tamer 3,000 DP, yeah, Digivolve, Tamer, suspend 1, Digimon. Okay. Yeah, I totally read that. I read all of it. Let's see. When this Tamer is suspended. Okay. Rise Greymon. play Mark. No. Well, maybe. I have almost all the pieces. Do this. 3. Please. Marcus. To the hand. To the field, rather. Okay. You know, I can do that too. Yep. Who gets +3? Marcus. So, I mean, like, you know, we're not out of the game yet. That's pretty good. I don't think I can really lose Marcus here. Even if he has barrier, I think we just let it run through. Okay, you know, unless he has another Marcus. Okay. 3,000. Oh, snap. We lost Marcus anyways. As a security. Whew. That effect is actually really good. Who would have thought? Not me. Okay, now what? I can... So I can attack. Shine Greymon. Attacking you may play one Marcus Damon. Play one Marcus Damon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then, one of your opponent's Digimon loses 3k. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Hopefully it's, Okay, whew. And Digivolve. 3. Marcus. Mark. Thank you. $3,000, yeah. Okay, Greymon. It's my turn. Oh, that. I'm kind of impressed that we've basically been staying at like the 2 to 4 ratio up until this point. Okay, he can do that? I had no idea. Marcus, and then he's targeting that Marcus, and Marcus is Marcusing. Will I block? Who's attacking? You know what? I'm not gonna let it. You can have that, because I'm getting Marcus back. Your Marcus becomes a Digimon delete. Yeah, we'll delete. Yeah. Who do I delete? Yeah. Is that what I want? Sure. I don't know if that was good or not. We'll find out eventually. Can serve as a blocker. Alright, you know what time it is. Burst Digivolution. Select Marcus. Marcus, it's been nice knowing you. So how do you do, Marcus? Marcus to the field. And... Dude, this is actually kind of ridiculous, honestly. This one. This one. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I didn't need to do any of that. That was a mistake. Sure. Yeah, because I could have just attacked and attacked again. This is the yeah, big mistakes were made. Oh well. Dude, this is an OTK deck. We've been here for a while. Yeah, so I should have attacked and then attacked with Marcus. That was my mistake. It's cool. I saw shiny flashing lights and I was having fun. Digivolve, okay. So that's what that card does. Okay. Yep. Yeah, sure. So we play Agumon. Yeah, we play Agumon straight to the field, and we can warp Digivolve into this Shine Greymon. Yeah, okay. But hey, I mean, like, you know, something half decent was done. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, forget it. What is this? Shine Greymon Ruin Mode. You love to see it. And if you... Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Shine Greymon. What does he do again? When in play, delete one of your Digimon with less DP. With as much or less. Okay. So I can do this. Agumon. Okay, well. It's probably this effect, right? Until the end of your next turn, all your opponents would neg 5,000. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I had a path to victory, but I don't know. I'm having a good time. Okay, let's go back in here and put in that other Marcus. Do I not already have him? Wait, what? Where is he? Well, I can't not have him because all the cards are here. Oh, here it is. Digimon, Agumon, memory. By paying one memory, you can treat him as, and then you can Digivolve. No, you can't Digivolve. Suspend this tamer to Digivolve a yellow card with Greymon in its name from your hand without paying the card. Oh yeah, get in here. So actually, that was pretty good. That I ran into that guy. That way he can teach me the way of Marcus. Yeah, so... I mean... It's fighting time. Dude, I really did not expect myself to actually sit in here playing for 2 hours. But hey, when you're enjoying yourself... Opponent is mulliganing, and so will I be. So, let's see. What could I have done better? I could have, after I went Shine Greymon Burst Mode, I could have attacked and attacked again. At least I think I could have attacked. And, Kiramon, Nemon. Oh, here we go. I get another front row seat to see how the deck is actually played. So that would be Agumon. Ooh, okay. What you got? Alright, let's see. Play. Play. There we go. 0. Well. Not much. Ooh. Yes, please. Marcus. When this tamer suspends, then you can digivolve a yellow into Greymon and its name and hand with a memory cost. It says when this tamer suspends, draw 1. Okay. Yellow Digimon will Agumon a Greymon for the turn. Okay. Let's just play this. Use. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot going on in a hand like this, but depending on how my opponent plays, we could have something. Two, okay. Yeah, I didn't even mention these Kochi cards, dude. But, like, I really saw the value in Loemon, or Loemon. Kochi to the grave, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hotman. That's a level 4. He's at 0. I really do not have a play right now. Actually, no. Well, maybe. Okay. Gain Kochi back from the grave. No, Garurumon? Dude, this guy is playing the exact way I was thinking of. He really is. Okay, I didn't mention this earlier, but I was really thinking about playing Kochi and Loemon and all this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good in the neighborhood. That did literally nothing for me. I'm not interested in just losing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Marcus Damon. This one. Attack. Marcus will attack. Do I attack Loemon or I attack the security? I attack Loemon. Yeah, I attack the security. Draw 1. This one. Oh! I'll admit this. Metal Kabuterimon was not on the list. He really was not. Okay, that's 2. He gets 1 memory and draws 1. I actually know how this one kind of plays. What the heck was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Loemon. What was that? Oh, here it is. Salamon, if your opponent gains -2 VP on their turn. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Hey! You just didn't draw a Greymon. Okay, what does this do? Play 1 tamer with inherited defense to your trash without paying the cost. Okay. I'm just biding my time right now. Okay, so let's see. That's a level 5, level 6. Ah! Had to be a level 6. Shine Greymon. Shine on. Okay. So gains negative 2,000. So Agumon might be in trouble. Unless. 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 Ah. Okay, okay. Okay, listen. One more time. Hey, look. It works. I'm just not paying attention to a lot of what I'm doing. If I weren't streaming, I'd probably be able to make much more thingamajig decisions, good decisions. This is not really the Agumon I want to start with. Let's see, what do you do? Digimon with Agumon and Greymon. By paying 1 memory, is train as Digimon. Spend. Okay, keep hand. Let's see where this goes. I'm the first player? Yes. This. And. This. 0. I ain't paying nothing. And. If you don't have Marcus in play, play 1 Marcus from your hand without paying the cost. Better work. If not, I have another one, but, you know. 2. Alright. Well, look. It could be worse. Actually, this is pretty bad, actually. Because I have 2 Shine Greymon burst modes. Yeah, I don't mind giving up the first attack. What does this do? When your Digimon is with unidentified or CS trait are played, draw 1. This is Tenamon. Play 1, lower 5. Oh no. When this Digimon digivolve into da-da-da, reduce it by 1. Okay, this is just a lot of information, my dude. Okay, play. Geo Greymon. Yeah, so we attack. Draw 1. Ay, ay, ay. It had to be a 7,000. I mean, I could have just did this. Alright. Let's just play Marcus. Okay, yeah. So, in that one, I was thinking to myself, if I just go for Rise Greymon, what's going to happen is I'm going to lose the turn. And I don't want to do that. But, like, not being able to thingamajig, keep my Digimon around, is very difficult to deal with. Play this card. I didn't know Tenamon digivolved into that. Okay. It's 12:30. Dude, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. That's a new one for me. Okay, so I'm gonna call it after this stream. Not after this stream. After this match, I might just play some more. Oh, dude, I thought I got away from Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, yeah, I really should have played Rise Greymon. That's my fault. Yeah, play the long game. We go big or go home. We don't pot shot the opponent into oblivion. Hey, Marcus. Excuse me. Which one? Sure. Although, like, that's not gonna help me because I need, like, an Agumon or anything right now. Oh. How many more Agumons can I run in this? I run 6 Agumons. I run 3 of those guys. Hmm. Yeah, I really, like, I don't have a play right now. Yeah, I should have done this and, again, play the long game, but I don't know. I guess this is like the skill of the game, right? Knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, have mercy. What is even happening? I really, really, genuinely thought we were out of the Yu-Gi-Oh mines. Shows what I knew. But actually, I didn't talk about the security card stuff and how, you know, like it can stop my opponent from steamrolling, because that's actually a pretty interesting aspect of the game. Although I'd have to also have a good understanding of what cards are in the game in the first place in order to thingamajig, you know? I bet everyone understood what I meant by that. I'll try to explain myself when the game is done. I really, though, wish it had like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, hey, do you want to skip this effect text right here? You know, like the bubbles and stuff like that, because getting all this information basically tossed at me is very difficult to do anything with. Let's see. Agumon. Zilch. Not much. There's Greymon. No. This. Nothing. Well, I mean, got something here. And turn. I got 2 hits to go. This guy does a bunch of damage real quick. In theory, I lost. Okay, well. Alright. I know okay, you know what? I don't need to keep the stream going any longer. So, as my first foray into Digimon, the trading card game, I think this is a really fun game. Similar to Yu-Gi-Oh!, you have to archetype it out. You cannot really get away with not playing within the means of a given archetype. And if you don't want to adhere by those rules, or you're going to have a rough time. Unfortunately, what that also means is that games will more than likely be, whatchamacallit, be utilizing the newer packs, and some of the older cards won't get as much shine, which has good and bad things about it. It's good for the fact that, you know, you don't necessarily have to think too hard about making certain decks, not all of them, but just certain ones. But it is not great for the fact that, how do you say, you just don't, creativity is harder to come by in games like this. It's not impossible, it's just much harder. And so with that in mind, you really have to know this game like the back of your hand if you want to really do something with it. I got 1 win, by the way, and I'm pretty happy with that. I got 1 win through the connection. But even with that being said, I think I really appreciate the pace of this game. Even though I say that, no, actually, I still say that genuinely, because the security system does stop the opponent from overextending too much, unless they're Marcus. Then he can overextend unless he doesn't have, you know, thingamajig. He doesn't have resources to do so. And that is something that I guess I took for granted, the resource management of this game. Because when I was playing that other Marcus player, I really could have just probably ended the game, but in me not realizing what I was doing, yeah, I ended up losing. But that's the new player experience. You're not going to be able to get away from that. For the return, one of your Marcus is treated as a 3,000 Digimon that can't evolve. When this same is going to draw, what does this do? If your opponent has a Digimon Game 1 memory on play, suspend a mark. That's why I need him. Okay, let's get rid of this. Play one of this. So here's the interesting question. Do I play this Agumon? Oh man, this is more expensive than the other Agumon. What does this do? Not much. Anyways, yeah, sorry to get sidetracked there. It still kind of has those Yu-Gi-Oh roots, even though it's not very much so a Yu-Gi-Oh type of game, or not even roots, but it has aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh which are very, very interesting to have in a game like this. I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to this on stream, but I'm definitely going to play a bit more of it off stream. With that being said, I'm cutting off the broadcast, so thank you all for watching.